Welcome to the Composer Mindset. This is your composer, Daniel. It's been a couple of weeks, and I'm about to go on and finish the composition that we started a few weeks ago. Something along the lines of the Space Age Bachelor Pad. Just want to say a reminder that I'm a composer, and I'm available for work if you need something written for your film or show or game or anything like that. Let me know. I also teach composition lessons and piano lessons. All right, let's dive right in. Look at that. All right, that's better. All right, let's take a listen. Haven't heard this in a little while. Let's see how this sounds. Something's missing. Brass. Let's see if this is connected. Not connected. Connect. Apologies. Like I said, I have not listened to this in a while. And I guess Vienna Ensemble decided to forget. I knew something was missing. All right, that ought to do. That ought to do. Let's hear it now. Oh, that's a lot better. I must have done it out there. One more time. Yeah, that's just about done. Just about done. A couple ideas for the very beginning, and then I think there's some arranging shenanigans happening in here between measure 35 and 45, something like that. There's some kind of conflict happening between the piano part and some of the other things that I think I need to smooth out. It's not killing me, but I think I can finesse it. And then I think I just want to add some low brass to some of these accents at the beginning, and then this is going to be wrapping up. By the way, I'm having some Mai Tais today. Not as good as I hoped it would be, but it's appropriately girl drink enough for this kind of music. So, and it kicks like an angry mule. All right. So just in some of these percussive accents here, I think we could just put in some low brass hits. What is it, on the dominant chord? I think. Where's my scrubber? Yeah, I can probably just grab it. Just grab it right out of this bass part. Just to beef it up a little bit right there. Let me try dropping it into the bass trombone first. I don't know what the articulation is here. Let's find out. Well, that's not going to work. Just something simple, staccato. Something like that. I guess bass trombone and trombone probably be fine. They didn't have any margaritas at the store today, so I got the Mai Tai. I don't know if I can do this in octaves. Might be a little too beefy. That's good. Just a little bit of body. I don't know what the rhythm is there. Whoops. Just copy it right out of the upright bass. No, we don't want to get the upright bass part. We want to get the percussion. Yeah, that'll do. Just put it in the right octave. That low note is so out of tune. It's almost a half step. I guess it's on the round Rodman articulation. And one more. This is a different note, right? D. I don't know if I should finish off the phrase with the low brass. Let's just try it. Usually smart to do that. Good arranging practice. Doesn't have to, I think, in this case. Let's try it. And then just on that beat 3 there, let's sustain that articulation. Get rid of the percussion. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I'm wondering, did I copy that key switch into the tenor trombone? I did. All right. It's in both parts. All right. dun, 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 dun. So we'll keep that short articulation up to beat 3. Do I have a longer one? Do it. Oh, that's fine. All right, since everyone else sort of drops out at measure 17 just to have the organ finish off that button on that phrase there, I'm gonna leave everyone else out too. I'm not gonna do brass. There's that little modulation in there. Maybe I need to have I feel like one of the parts didn't modulate. This guy's is fun. From 42 to 43, there's something weird. Why? I don't know if I'm getting confused with some harmonic that is in the percussion parts. Maybe the bass part sort of getting to that. Hang on. Where are we? 42. That sort of leaning note there in the piano, and I think it's the bass part stealing the resolution of that. Or maybe it never resolves. What's going on here? So this is, what key are we in here? I can hardly read these lines here. I think it's the fact that we kind of give away that dissonance in the bass. That's not going to sound right. I like the fact that we outline the chord in a wide spacing from 42 to 43, but again, I feel like we're stealing the emotion from that. piano part. But that resolves down to D. One more time. Dissonance there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think this is what was bothering me, is that setting up this dissonant A to resolve to the G, but I sort of gave it away in the bass part before we arrived there, so I almost like spoiled it. Passage. I feel like maybe through this whole section there's too much F in the bass. It's not entirely a pedal. Yeah, so right there, I know that's probably why I got away from the F. Right, and I had it as A. Tough. So that high F is starting to wear thin. We just hit it too many times. I don't mind the low one that's sort of grounding us, but that upper F in that part is kind of wearing thin. What if I did... I like having the variation of spreading out that arpeggio a little wider. Perhaps I can make it up by sending that up an octave. For the right chord, Daniel. This is like, what chord is it? B flat major 7 over F. I'm reducing the integrity of the bass part here. I almost want to have the bass hit. Maybe that's the peak. That's kind of nice, actually. Take that velocity down a little bit. It's okay. It's not it yet. On that. Just get into the weeds a little bit here, try to make this sound smooth and even and pleasing. So the brass is sounding pretty good. It's a little bit on the nose with the programming. It's just a little bit too square sounding, or what's the word? Too... No, it looks like I did humanize it a little bit. It was too mechanical. Let me loosen it up a touch. Loosen it up a touch more. Man, that Mai Tai really, it's got some kick. It's got some kick to it. Right, just loosen up those parts a touch more. And it's a bit of a wall of sound here at the end, from 59 to the end, once the upper brass comes in. And the upper winds at the beginning of this reprise are a little strident sounding. I might try to temper that a little bit. I'm not sure how. So maybe we're just doing a little bit of balancing in the arrangement. Let's try it. Like the bass. Strident. Kind of hesitant to put just a standard flute below it to just to temper it a little bit, to balance it, but I'm going to try it. Let's see, what are these? Staccato and trills. Okay. I think I've got that set up, staccato and trills. All right. So I'm just trying to take some of the edge off of that high piccolo. Just by adding an octave lower in just the standard flute here. Let's see if that does it. Still a little bit chirpy sounding up there. What if I just lower some of the velocities? All right, it's all maxed out. Damn it. Again, with that round robin, some of the articulations are a little more piercing on one note, on the same note, right? It's like multiple takes of the same note, and I think the piccolist was a little more aggressive. Funny, this upbeat right here is bugging me. It's not upbeat. I guess it's an upbeat. Okay, so just a little programming, just to back off a little bit on the chiff. Okay, a little bit too strident on that. I think it's just in the piccolos. Yeah, great. It's got that kind of corny charm to it, that corny charisma, like a decent used car salesman who's not actually trying to rip you off, just trying to get you a good deal. And he's a good guy, just trying to do his job. All right, one more time. What was I thinking with this upper brass section here? I don't know. I'm not sure if we need to introduce some parts a little bit earlier, but it is nice to have that tutti ensemble feel right at the end. It's really satisfying, so I don't want to take away from that, but let's listen. like that the brass is a little bit looser there. It was just too inhumanly rigid to the grid. I really wish I could have got that rising glissando in the trumpet to sound better. Maybe I can do that in the mix. Try an experiment. I'm gonna grab trumpet 1 and 2, and just copy them into the alto saxophones for the beginning of this section. I might have to change the octave. Come on, Daniel. How did I have this set up here? Where's that section? It's good for an alto solo. There's the spot. So we got to get measure 43 into measure 52. All right. And it's way too high. Oh, I guess this is what happens when you step away from your own piece for a few weeks. This is the wrong part. We want to get this mess in the saxophones. I don't know, maybe is that too corny? It might be too corny. Anyway, let's move it to the right spot. What was it, 52? That's the spot. We don't need any of this. And let's just work on one sax at a time. Again, if this doesn't give me what I'm looking for right off the bat, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to call this piece done. I just want to do one experiment. We don't need these silly runs. Too high, huh? No, it's like on the border of all of a sudden the piece didn't take itself seriously at all. Not that this piece should take itself seriously, but I don't know. Really not a good sax part. Awful. Okay, now we know. Yes, I know that my main output is going over, peaking out. I generally don't care about that when I'm just working on composing and arranging. It's fine. When I mix it, I will fix it. When I mix it, I will fix it. So yeah, the baritone saxophone is a little bit too present. I like the texture that it's adding in there, but again, I think that's just going to be mixed down a little bit. mixed down. All right, I think I'm just going to listen back to the whole thing one more time. If I got any more crazy ideas, I'll do it. But otherwise, I think I'm going to call this piece done. And I think we're going to mix it offline and just get started on a new track for next time. This was a ton of fun. The trombone part there. Yeah, all right, so it's a little out of character. So I developed a character for the trombones that it's more percussive, and that very first attack is more sustaining. Maybe I should put it more in character. I think I should. I mean, it's still kind of like within the genre boundaries, but, you know, we sort of we've developed a character for the composition that we need to honor. Whoops. I think we were more like in line with the bass part than the percussion to start things off. That articulation. I got 3 octaves of trombones? For reals? Just trying to get this to jive. I guess I do have 3 octaves of trombones. That seems like too many. I guess the texture isn't super dense here. Maybe that works. Stutter step in there with the I'm just trying to get like the character of the piece to kind of stay steady. Just one hit on beat 4. Top. Almost right. Sort of resolves to the B flat 6, add 6. Could I do that in the bass? Is that going to sound goofy? Sounds wrong. One more bass note, please. By far my favorite part in the whole track is that harpsichord feature for just that one measure. It's absolutely delicious. Take a quick look at that heavier percussion that we put in last time. It's super fun. Oh, that's good. Okay, just let me get oriented. Let's see, there's that triplet conflicting, the triplet in the upper brass conflicting with some of the other parts, and I like it. So who's doing it? Upper brass, that percussion part. Yeah, it's maybe just leave it. I might be splitting hairs. I wonder, is it? Because I know, like, the lower parts are not necessarily doing the triplet. Just change the grid here. I think I messed with this last time. That's better. So actually, they do the triplet, and then they have to land on that eighth note, the and of 4, the second half of 4. That's tight. That's way tighter. Anticipating beat 1 of 63. That's the ticket. Is there someone else that needs to do that? Is there someone else that needs to do that? Let's see. It's the and of 4 and 63. Let me just look at the entire ensemble. 63. Without that percussion loop, that's nuts. Let's get that out of there. That's the one. Well, that didn't help. Bass. What the heck is Speakeasy? That's a drum set. I think that's it. It was just that one half beat in the wrong spot. Yeah. Yeah. feel like I want to meddle with the harpsichord. This is tough when you're like into the track and it's super close to being done, or maybe it's done and then you're just messing around with it. Harpsichord. Like, I just love this spot so much. I wonder if I could do anything to make it even tastier. Is adding one more note, D, gonna make it any better? That's it. Octaves. I mean octaves. F. Nice low F. I think that's it. I think it's done. I'm going to listen to this section, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Oh, I hate this tweaking. I'm getting the idea that less is more with this bass drum. Maybe I could take out one or two notes. Or is it the programming? More expressive? How would I play it? Dun, 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 dun. This is an accent. Oops. Who else is in here? Some expression of this percussion. That's nicer. Hold on. Beat 4 and the and of 4, the second half of 4 seem to be the target beats. Do we do the bass drum on the last bit? I'm going to try it. That's the last thing I'm going to do, I swear. Oh, why do that when I can do that? That's it. That's the ticket. Fun. That's it. I'm calling it. Okay, I will mix this offline. Yeah, that was a blast. Thanks for watching. Hit me up. I'd love to hear from you. And I'm going to start something else next time. I don't know what it's going to be. But until then, I'm Daniel with the Composer Mindset. Thanks for watching.